Hello then, welcome back to EU4. I'm playing as Holland. It is 1485, and I have survived my civil war, and I'm now fighting against what I'm calling my financial war, because I have accumulated a lot of debt trying to survive that disastrous civil war. Remember how France had about a $1,700 debt earlier in the game? Well, that's where I am at the moment. I am also in debt. I've got 1,600 or 1,600 ducat debt to deal with, and it's going to take a long time to get through, considering each loan is only about 48 ducats. And I think my plan is going to be just to probably debase my currency whenever I can, like so. Gets me a bit of corruption, but at least it gives me the means to pay off a loan, and that's really all I can hope for. I'm just going to have to keep doing that, keep trying to get income, and see what I can do. It's such a crippling situation to be in. All these loans keep extending, which increases my inflation, which I can lower. But yeah, it's just not a fun place to be in. Marital bliss. Her Majesty the Consort is of course a constant companion and a good advisor in her own right. However, apart from that role, our consort is also representative of the crown to the Van Kamerik house and vice versa. At times it is not an engagement without benefits. Today, Jacoba seems very pleased to announce that her family has decided to show its support for the throne and for the union of Willem VII and Jacoba. They're going to offer to give me a half-price councillor. No, thank you. I think I might just take the prestige. We must avoid indebting ourselves to the Van Kamerik family. Gain 5 prestige. I'll go with that. Truces are all ending. It's okay. I think as long as I keep corruption under 10, I think I'll be happy. So I might even debase again. Like so. I'll pay off that loan. Okay. So 32 loans left to pay off. I've got 2 fleets out there still, which is good. They're building a bit of trade network, which is what I need, that's for sure. Unfortunately, I haven't got enough papal influence to really do much up here. I wonder if there's any way. Increase tax modifier a little bit. Legitimacy. Lower that's probably not too bad. I can lower interest and increase inflation reduction. It's probably what I would go for if I had the power. I need 50 papal influence. I've got 36. More inflation, more loans. I'm just not really sure what else I can do. Oh dear. So these loan renewals, that's what's killing me. Fleet maintenance isn't costing me much, and it's already paying for itself. Army maintenance is pretty low. Inflation's up to 4.2%, so that gets up to 5. I might drop it down again using points. Any missions that are almost done? That might get me some money. None of them are going to not cost me money in the first place. Cardinal bribed to move. A cardinal who had previously stayed in Breda, close to the border, has now moved out of our nation entirely and shifted his allegiance to our neighbours. The Clevian agents who bribed him to betray us probably thought we would not notice their hand in the matter, but they were wrong. This intentional sabotage of our influence in the Curia is unacceptable Will not stand unchallenged. Oh, I didn't even gain corruption out of that. Very good, is it? Okay, institutions. So I've got feudalism, obviously. I've got the Renaissance. Colonialism is next. To have that spawn, you need to have quest for the new world. And yet have to do at least some exploring, which I have not. So I'm not going to be able to get that institution in my lands, unfortunately. Printing press is going to require naive relative. A close member of the family of our ruler has proven utterly naive and keeps telling foreigners vital information publicly. This is technically treason, but executing a member of the royalty might cause unrest. You know, I'll just say he's a relative after all, and I'll just lose some spy detection. Yeah, I'll just repay that loan straight up. So I could probably get printing press, but I would have to change my religion over the looks of it. Okay. Well, I can't get the next one anyway. That's probably the main thing to take note out of that. What's this? My Duke, in an effort to advance their own interest, France has requested our help in exchange for subsidies. We will receive 4.41 each month for a duration of 20 years. Huh. Okay, there's maxed out relations. A royal marriage with France, I'll take that. Okay, so France have given us some good ducats every month. I'm happy with that. Who else is my ally? Denmark, I'll just top up them. And a consort of the people. It has become clear to us that consort Jacoba is a woman with a heart of gold. She always does her best to please her husband, Duke William VII, and treats her friends with unparalleled kindness. During a recent trip to the Zeeland province, consort Jacoba saw the suffering of its poorest peasants with her own eyes. Ever since, she's been drafting a plan to help her most destitute subjects. In order to make these ideas into reality, however, Jacoba needs some funds from the nation's treasury. I hate to say it, but I really can't give any money up, so we have more important matters to deal with and get some legitimacy instead. Now, I've got my alliance with Brandenburg, but Brandenburg have kind of been reduced, so I might... No, I won't dissolve. I'll keep it. I'm not going to probably honour it. Or do I just break it? What does the alliance with Brandenburg really give me? That's the question. Maybe I'll work on Savoy instead. Need to improve some relations with Savoy. Now I get new tech, admin tech 6. Yep, let's get that. The workshop. Prior to the Industrial Revolution, the workshop, or putting out system, was used in early modern Europe to organise the production of everything from textiles to wrought iron. With materials provided, craftsmen could refine various goods either in workshops or in their own home, bypassing the rigid restrictions of the guilds. So I can now build a workshop and a farm estate. Not that we're doing that anytime soon. Yeah, let's repay another loan. Invest in a new idea. I can. And I will do this one straight away because it's cheaper and it's going to give me more benefit. So let's get trade idea, national trade policy. Done. By adopting a national trade policy, we can strengthen our commercial presence and increase the effectiveness of our trade. So it gives me plus 10% trade efficiency. That sounds pretty good. I'm not going to say no to that. I've got a national decision available. I can pass the Heretico Combirendo Act. Gives me a bit of national tax modifier, missionary strength, but Catholicism gains 0.1 reform desire. Portugal's done something good for themselves. Not sure if I really want that one right now, so I might just turn that one off. Okay. Savoy's actually struggling a bit. Pay another loan. I'm getting through them. It's good to get these loans before they renew. It's good for my inflation. It's good for lots of things, really. Because there's not much else really happening. Savoy is in a world of hurt. I believe I've also lost a couple of claims. I've lost my claim on Utrecht and Friesland. So, once my diplomat with Denmark's finished his work, I might go back to getting those claims back. Royal match with Brandenburg has ended. That's right, my heir's only 4 years old. It's going to take a while for him to get into power. I got my consort though. No real advice is worth getting at this point in time. Just keep collecting the money. Another loan. We've got 29 loans left. Another one down. So my interest, I'm paying a ducatless interest compared to the start of this episode. So I'm definitely getting through it. This might work quicker than I thought. I guess France's subsidies is definitely helping. And then once I can start making, once I get these all loans paid off, I'll go back to expanding my army, expanding my navy, and get my plans to form Holland back on track. Here's the plan. Now we'll be in a good position because I've got 3 stability, I've got 99 legitimacy. So if I can survive this, I probably will come out pretty well. A royal marriage from Brandenburg. I'm going to say no to that. Because I think I am trying to quietly break away my alliance, but they're still allied with Austria. They have lost a lot of land. Vatican infiltration. Bribes are not an uncommon practice, and with the right amount of money, we could perhaps manage to influence a cardinal to infiltrate a religious order. Get some influence, I can get some prestige. I might go for the, I might go for the prestige, to be honest, because I'd like to get that a bit higher. So my next trade idea will get me another merchant, which is good. My next national one is a merchant. I've got 2 new merchants very close. It'll help me extend my control over this English channel. Even though I'm still quite low. What's the percentage? I'm not sure the percentage. Obviously England's got most of the power there. I've got the second most. Oh yeah, I can repay another loan. Okay, so there's Denmark maxed out again. Let's get another spy network going. No, there's not really much happening at the moment, unfortunately, because of all these loans that I'm dealing with. But I am getting there. 27 loans left. Still just almost 1,300 ducats in debt. Sounds like so much. What is so much, I guess. Luckily, the French subsidies are helping out in a big way. Our merchants are doing poorly. Although previously our adventuring merchants were doing good business, things have taken a turn for the worse. I don't want to lose stability. I'm just going to cop a Diplo tech cost penalty for 10 years. It's probably not too bad. I only just did get one. Another loans kicked in. All I hope is that I'll come out stronger at the end of this. It's really all I can hope for. Can't quite get an alliance with Savoy yet, but I reckon I'll pay another loan. Oh, Denmark. Denmark want a defensive war against Bavaria, Würzburg, and Memmingen. I don't want to lose Denmark, so I'm going to have to say yes. There's Bavaria down there. The question is Austria in this war? No. Who else is in this war? You got Bavaria. They're all the way down there, though. Interesting. Is it only Bavaria? It is only Bavaria. Okay. Well, I'm just going to hope that I can just kind of stay out of it. That's my plan. Let's try not to get too involved, shall we? Surely Denmark could take out Bavaria. Another loan's renewed. Inflation's getting up there again. I'm going to drop it now. Get it back under 5. Oh dear. Portugal's in a golden era. Good for them. Oh, I can pay another loan off. Let's do that. Done. It's down. 25 loans to go. I'd love to get one of those little events that just pop out a lazy 100 ducats or something. That, you know, wouldn't go astray. Oh, hang on. Austria are in a war with Bavaria. Huh. Okay, well. I don't need to worry about this war. Manpower's almost back to full, which is good. I'll get a new tech and get military tech 8, but I'm ahead of time, so I'm not going to do that. The Shadow Kingdom. The Kingdom of Italy is still formally part of the Holy Roman Empire, but it has in many ways turned into a shadow kingdom, with the Italian states acting independently of the emperor. The failure of successive emperors to restore imperial authority in the region has also left large areas under the control of states that outright reject imperial authority. By now, the Italian states are members of the empire in name only. I think what that means is the HRE no longer applies to the Italian states. They can kind of do as they wish when it comes to mostly war. There's really no point me sending any troops down to this war. It's not going to do anything for me. The question is, I want an alliance with Savoy. They will take one now. Savoy allied with... There's no real alliances that we share. So I might just put that on hold for a bit. Get another spy network going. Get these claims back. Willem the 7th is now a bold fighter, so he gets me land leader shock. Okay. Repay another loan. Let's get this claim back on Obersticht. Oh, France have cancelled their subsidies. France, you're doing so good for me. It was helping so much. Let's slow down my things a bit. Ouch. Okay. It's fine. I got good use while I had it. I don't know why they changed their mind. We're such good friends. That's annoying. Alright, well I might have to end the episode there anyway. Made some good progress with... Oh, what's this? There's a Bavarian army on my doorstep. What are they doing all the way up here? Okay. Either way, there's Bavarian army on doorstep. I've made good grounds with my numerous amount of loans. I'm pretty much halfway through them, so I'm making progress. France, I made the subsidies is going to slow it down, but I can't complain. Next time I'll come back and I'll keep going and see what this Bavarian army wants to do. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate your support, and I hope to see you next time.